Section 2. Introduction to DevOps. Culture, Mindset, and Automation. So far, we've been talking about systems, about architecture, about how software is designed to run once it reaches the cloud. But at some point, every well-designed system meets the real world. It meets people, teams, deadlines, late nights, and moments when something breaks at the worst possible time. This is the space where DevOps naturally takes shape. DevOps grew out of a very practical need. Modern software became too complex, too interconnected, and too fast-moving for traditional ways of working. As systems evolved, the gap between building software and running it started to matter more than the software itself. Code moved quickly, operations had to keep things stable, and somewhere in between, understanding was lost. DevOps brings those pieces back together. It looks at software as a continuous flow rather than a sequence of handovers. Ideas turn into code, code turns into running systems, and running systems produce signals that guide the next decision. Everything is connected and nothing is truly done once it reaches production. In this way of thinking, speed and quality are not opposites. When feedback is fast and visible, teams learn sooner, adjust earlier, and avoid large painful failures later on. Automation supports this flow. It removes unnecessary friction, reduces human error, and gives teams confidence to move forward. But automation only works when it reflects clear thinking and shared responsibility. Without that foundation, it simply makes problems happen faster. That's why DevOps is as much about mindset as it is about mechanics. It's about ownership that doesn't stop at deployment, about communication that shortens feedback loops, about treating systems as something you care for, not something you throw over a wall. In this section, we'll build that perspective step by step. We'll explore how development and operations form a single system, how feedback shapes better decisions, and how automation becomes meaningful when it's guided by the right mental models. Once this foundation is in place, everything else, CI/CD pipelines, containers, infrastructure as code, and deployment strategies, will feel like natural extensions of the same idea. Let's move into DevOps. End of introduction.